Welcome to FACTOID, your go-to channel for amazing facts and educational content. Have you ever felt that pang of jealousy when you see someone else succeeding? Even Isaac Newton, the father of classical physics, wasn't immune. Take Isaac Newton, for example. We all know him as the man who gave us the laws of motion and universal gravitation. But behind those discoveries was a man driven by an unseen rival, a demon that haunted his thoughts and fueled his ambition. That demon was Robert Hooke, a brilliant scientist and Newton's rival. Hooke, the curator of experiments for the Royal Society, was a master of observation and a prolific inventor. He even built one of the first Gregorian telescopes and made incredible discoveries about the cosmos. But Hooke was also notoriously possessive of his ideas. Hooke believed that Newton had stolen some of his ideas about gravity and publicly challenged Newton's work. Imagine the pressure cooker of Newton's mind. This fear of being overshadowed became Newton's driving force. Driven by this rivalry, Newton published his masterpiece, the Principia Mathematica, in 1687. This monumental work laid the foundations of classical mechanics and essentially rewrote our understanding of the universe. Sadly, Newton downplayed Hooke's contributions to science, even destroying some of his portraits and writings. So was Newton's success solely a result of his intellect? Or was it fueled by the demon of rivalry with Robert Hooke? It's a question that continues to fascinate historians and scientists alike. Let's shift gears now and talk about another scientific titan, Nikola Tesla. While Newton grappled with rivalry, Tesla's life was intertwined with obsessive-compulsive disorder. Tesla's mind was a whirlwind of ideas, constantly churning out inventions that seemed ripped straight from science fiction. But beneath that genius, there was another side to Tesla, one marked by compulsions and rituals. Tesla, a man who could envision the future of technology, obsessed with the number 3. He'd walk around a block 3 times before entering a building, insist on staying in hotel rooms with numbers divisible by 3, and even fold his napkins in sets of 3. Tesla had a strong aversion to round objects and wouldn't touch anything made of wool or felt. These compulsions were part of a larger pattern of obsessive-compulsive disorder. For Tesla, these rituals were a necessity, a way to manage the anxieties and intrusive thoughts that plagued his mind. Tesla's obsession with order and precision, his meticulous attention to detail, fueled his scientific pursuits. His work on alternating current was driven by his relentless pursuit of perfection. This relentless drive allowed him to develop a system for generating and distributing electricity that was far superior to anything that existed at the time. Tesla's genius and his compulsions were inextricably linked, two sides of the same coin. Chapter 3: Marie Curie's Battle with Radiation. Our final story takes us to the heart of scientific discovery, to a time when the very building blocks of matter were being unraveled. This is the story of Marie Curie, a woman who shattered glass ceilings and unlocked the secrets of radioactivity, but who also faced a demon of a more literal kind, radiation itself. Imagine, if you will, the late 19th century. The world is on the cusp of a technological revolution, and Marie Curie, a young Polish immigrant in Paris, is about to make history. Driven by an insatiable thirst for knowledge, she embarks on a journey into the unknown, studying a mysterious phenomenon known as radioactivity. Picture Curie and her husband Pierre in their makeshift lab, surrounded by beakers, Bunsen burners, and piles of pitch blender, a radioactive ore. They toil tirelessly, driven by the thrill of discovery, unaware of the invisible danger lurking within those glowing rocks. Back then, the dangers of radiation were poorly understood. Curie experienced fatigue, burns, and lesions on her hands, all telltale signs of radiation poisoning. But even as her body began to fail her, Curie's spirit remained unbroken. She continued her research, making groundbreaking discoveries about the nature of radioactivity and pioneering new treatments for cancer using radium. In the end, Marie Curie's life was tragically cut short by aplastic anemia, a condition caused by prolonged exposure to radiation. But Curie's legacy, much like the radioactive elements she studied, continues to resonate today. If you found this journey through the minds of legendary scientists fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to FACTOID. Hit that notification bell to stay updated with more amazing facts and educational content.